Hey everyone, my name's Andrew, and welcome to the first episode of What's Up Roosters. Today we're going to talk to Jason Negin, the owner and founder of Mama Juice Co. Jason runs Mama Juice Co. with his wife in the greater Vancouver area, and they sell to both customers on their online store and to retail locations. I had the privilege of training with Jason back in March, where I learned about his Mama Juice Co. business and why he became a guru. But today I'm talking to about him so you guys can learn as well. Wedding. Now, cool. Well, welcome, Jason. Thanks for meeting with me today. Uh,
Oh, no problem.
Sweet. So tell me a bit about your company and what it is and how you got started.
Okay. So, Mama Juice it's an organic cold pressed juicing company. My wife and I actually started it about 2 years ago. So in 2016, and the whole premise behind it was when my wife got when we were pregnant with our second child. She was going through some sort of like problems with her body and things like that, and she had like iron deficiency, hormonal imbalance, and all sorts of stuff. So she started doing some research and started looking into it, and then she found some recipes as far as juice goes and started playing around with those, and she's like, hey, I think there might be something to this. Then she started looking out in the market, and there wasn't really anything geared towards women. So what she decided to do is come up with a cold press juicing company that's geared towards women. I mean, at the end of the day, like 80 to 90% of people who drink cold pressed juice are mostly women anyway. It's just a different spin. But anyways, that's sort of the whole premise behind it. And then she came up with some ideas of what she wanted to do. She wanted to have some stuff for hormonal balance, inflammation, and stuff like that. So she already knew what she wanted to do, but
Mhm.
she didn't know how to come up with it. So she sought out a dietitian, and the dietitian formulated all the recipes. So here we are 2 years later, and yeah, it's been going well. It's been like this,
Up and down, of course, as every
but it's
business
been
is.
fun. It's been fun. I mean, there's more ups than there are downs, but it's been fun.
Awesome. That's pretty sweet. It's a great story. And
It's fun.
did you get involved? Like, were you involved right away? Did you have like a job going like before it kind of started out and it's like
Totally,
a
yeah.
side project kind of thing?
Absolutely. So I was working. I mean, we've talked about in the past, but I have a strong sales and marketing background. So
Mhm.
one of the biggest problems with my wife is, as lovely as she is and as approachable as she is, and she's very easy to talk to, she can't stand picking up the phone. She doesn't like talking to anybody. So she kind of needed someone to come on board and sort of help her get it off the ground. Um, so I sort of came on board and helped with the sales and the marketing of it. And then we had an opportunity. We actually got approached by Cafe Artigiano, and they've got 12 locations across the Lower Mainland.
Wow.
Um, and then so we decided that we were going to roll out and do it big time. And so I sort of walked away from my job, worked on this for a little bit. And yeah, I mean, I'm still heavily involved from a sales and marketing perspective. So I pick up the phone and do the cold calling and, rubbing the elbows and stuff like that. But yeah, and I enjoy doing stuff like that. So
Oh, that's sweet. So when you started out, did you start out on Shopify? Did you kind of look at any other kind of e-commerce stuff and kind of weigh out your pros and cons, or what was that process?
well, I mean, we didn't really know too much as far as e-commerce goes. We actually got referred to Shopify from a friend of ours, and they said that they had used it. So I decided to investigate it. I opened up a 14-day free trial and started playing around with it. And then I liked how it worked. So we sort of played around with it. We had it set up on a dormant plan, and it took us probably, I think we launched our website. We started, I would say, in November-ish around there. Really started building the website. November-ish around there, and then we launched, I think, the website probably in January, February.
Oh,
So
sweet.
we've been with Shopify from right from the word go.
Right from the get-go. All right, that's
Yeah,
awesome. So when
totally.
you were a new merchant, how often did you actually call gurus or call support?
Well, I never called.
Ooh.
but chats was they were my best friend because
Um,
I'd be like sitting in bed. The kids are gone to bed. It's like 11 o'clock at night. I'm trying to do something on the website. I'm like, God damn it, how the hell do I do this? So, and you know what the coolest thing was is they were always there when I needed them. The experience was fantastic, and I think we've talked about this as well. But that
mhm,
was one of the biggest reasons why I wanted to become a guru. So when I saw an opportunity on Facebook that Shopify was hiring, um, I decided that that was something that I wanted to do because I wanted to share my experiences with other people. Because if I could become a guru and if I could help other people the way that Shopify helped me, then I wanted to return the favor.
wow, that's sweet. That's an awesome story. So you found out about the job from Facebook.
Yeah, it was an ad.
Facebook ad. It just goes full circle, right?
Hmm.
Awesome. That's
Totally
sweet.
does. Yeah.
Is there one thing, like one specific thing that is you as a merchant wish you knew that you as a guru now know?
That's a really great question. Um, I, I I don't think there's anything that I could specifically put my finger on,
Mhm,
but I think just the information that I've learned um, since being a guru. I mean, it's been like what 4 months,
mhm.
but I just think some of the stuff that I've learned. I mean, like when I was going through the original training, I always figured there was a part in the product page, and I didn't know what this like little calendar icon was in the top right hand corner, and then when we were in training. We are like, how do you make something go live on a specific day? And then they point. I'm like, oh,
Oh.
so that's what that was for. So there's stuff that I learned, um, at a later stage.
Mhm.
Um, I think one of the other big things too, because I've also launched a drop shipping store.
Oh,
So I wish I had known about drop shipping
dang.
earlier because I
Mhm.
would have done drop shipping way earlier because the whole experience and like shipping labels and just like there's so much that you can learn as a guru,
Mhm.
but the flip side to that is I think whether you're working for Shopify or whether you're not, I think every single person should start a business at least once to know what it's like.
Yeah, no, I definitely understand that. I've been playing around with like my own personal store myself, and like
Mhm.
there's just some aspects that I've never really considered as a guru, but when you're a merchant, you'd be like, yeah, this makes sense why people always complain about this to me, kind of thing,
Yeah,
you know? But like
totally.
you
Yeah.
need that like back and forth to understand like in the mind of a merchant, right?
Yeah, you totally do. You totally do. And I think that's what really helps me as a guru, and I get such a rush from it when I am guruing because I can share my experiences with SEO and Instagram influencers, what to watch out for and what not to watch out for,
Mhm.
how to interact with them. So I mean, there's a lot of things that I can share as a merchant that when I tell people or when I talk to other merchants, I so many times I've said, I know exactly where you are because I was in your shoes and I still am in your shoes. So I
Mhm.
know everything that you're going through. But still, there's so much to learn, and I'm excited to learn more to share that with other people.
Keep learning. Awesome. So, have you learned a lot about marketing in your job, like outside of what Shopify does, or like what do you use for marketing? I heard you talk about influencers and things like that. Like,
Yeah.
how did you kind of get into that? That's always something that interests me.
Well, my wife is an influencer.
Herself.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so I mean, she started like about 3 years ago. She started a mummy blog,
Mhm.
and then after she started doing the mummy blog, then she started doing mummy memes, and it really took off. So, she became an influencer without knowing what an influencer was at the very beginning. I mean, she's
Mhm.
got like 45,000 followers.
Jeez.
So it's been really good because whenever I have questions about Instagram, I'm like,
Mhm.
can you tell me about this? She's like, oh, are you serious? Yeah, I want to know. Like, so from a social media perspective, I've learned a lot from her. I thought I knew a lot about technology,
Yeah.
um, but my wife knows a lot about social
Social
media.
media.
Um, but from a marketing perspective, one of the biggest things that I've always known that if you can't pick up the phone, then you're dead in the water, because you could have the best product in the entire world, but if nobody knows about it, then you're dead. Like you're
Hmm.
sunk. And one of the other things that I really learned was about search engine optimization. I mean, people spend thousands and thousands of dollars on SEO, and we were actually going to do it, but I just learned how to do it, and I just picked up tricks along the way.
Hmm.
And now we show up on the first and second page in Google. So it's
Wow.
and we didn't spend any money. So it's yeah.
Yes.
So I guess I learned a
And a
little bit about
pro,
that too.
right? Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And how's your drop shipping? You said you started drop shipping, so how's that been going so far?
It's been good. It's been good. I've only had one sale, but it was a smartwatch. It was like over $100, so that was pretty
That's
cool.
some
Um,
easy money right there.
yeah, exactly. And the other thing is too is my wife has really helped out with that, because we've done a giveaway. We did a giveaway where we gave away like a free smartwatch or free fitness tracker if you tagged us and tagged her and all that kind of thing. So we're utilizing my wife's followers in order
Nice.
to
Nice.
develop and grow the social media. Yeah.
So you don't even have to pay for influencers. You have one with you. Uh,
She's tried to ask for money. I'm like, no,
no,
no.
no, no. Awesome. That's sweet. Well, I really appreciate you coming out to talk today. I appreciate taking time in your busy day. You had a lot going on today, a lot of events, a lot of owning
Yeah, yeah.
owning a store thing, but I really appreciate it, man.
No, no problem at all. Thank you, Andrew. It's always good to chat with you, man. And thank you for, yeah, thank you for giving me an opportunity to come in here and have a little bit of a chat. Thank you.
Awesome. Sweet.
I want to say thanks, Shopify. I'm having the time of my life, and it's very different from what I've done in the past, but it's very enjoyable.
Awesome. Sweet.